like honestly, it just speaks to Maister's abilities as a Game & Watch. Like he plays the character like he's like it's like Maister makes Game & Watch.
Maister is, shall we say, the human embodiment of Game & Watch.
Basically, like that dude makes this character look so strong. It's not even funny.
I mean, I could just pull out a thesaurus and right under Maister, I'd see Game & Watch.
Like in the past couple, months, I keep thinking about a tweet that Bo Scotty made once, where he's like, "Man, like we got so much like stacked local talent, like Ned, Tyroy, Kane, all these guys, and they like are so solid. And then there are days when Maister comes into town and just cleans house.
Yeah, he just makes it look like Southern Alaska.
Like, oh my god."
Anyway, winner's quarters. We're going to see Big Mac with Roy against Maister's patented Game & Watch.
And just the size of the Nair hitbox coming in so handy. Winner's quarters.
Oh no, it chases him.
Yep, that's basically the one edge guard sequence that I've seen all night whenever Maister's been on screen, is that anytime that he's off stage and you catch somebody going like super low so they don't have to worry about like Game & Watch shenanigans or like high, always it's like fast fall down, wait, and then
it's the
back air up.
That's going to be a second stock.
And oh man, Maister is just moving and grooving right now.
It takes 2 stocks in about 45 seconds.
Nice nair. Gets back to the neutral stage. The bomb into the neutral air. Oh, the hitbox of the bomb being activated by the forward smash. That almost killed Maister.
But now we're going to see Maister just try and force him back to one of the sides of the stage, trying to regain stage control. It's more of a difficult task than it looked to be to start, but he's still doing
some frame trap there with the up smash into the chair. And Big Mac just, at this point, just hanging back, wanting to space out, does not want to overcommit to anything because he knows that up B out of shield is a thing. He knows that Maister's looking for those pokes, looking for those high damaging aerials, and definitely doesn't want to be by ledge because that is what Maister looks for. He always is really good at spacing himself perfectly and just letting the bacon do the work.
Yeah, even with this lead and even with the spacing, we're seeing he's continuing to be aggressive. We're going to see some of these trades. Not that there. We're going to see Big Mac take the first stock.
Oh, and there it is. Once again, the super deep back air, almost to the blast zone. And Maister takes that with a pretty convincing, convincing show.
Yeah, that was absolutely clinical by Maister. We just saw him take 2 stocks early, and even though, you know, he didn't need to, he kept up the aggression. He just said, if this trades, or even if I just get the weak hits, I'm cool with that. I just need to pressure you away and stop the comeback, and that's what he did to perfection.
That's the thing about Maister, man. Like he's got the character knowledge down so well that it's just sometimes hard to keep up with. It makes Game & Watch kind of look like this really crazy set play character where if you like, okay, I'm just gonna get these basic combos, and okay, I missed this. Okay, that's fine. I got to set up for the follow-up afterwards. It's like, oh, I whiff this. Well, if I stick out this button and they try to challenge it, they're gonna get hit anyway. It's like so many frame traps and so many different situations that you just got to be on top of, because if you're not, you're just going to eat damage just out of nowhere.
Yeah, Maister has an encyclopedic knowledge of just so many different situations versus so many different characters. And speaking of different characters, we're going to see Big Mac pull out the Inkling. I can't blame him for wanting to make a change after that game 1. We'll see if Inkling's the right choice.
Once again, running into the back air, and that's going to be another stock taken.
Gets the up throw to up air. Really the bread and butter for what Inklings love to do, especially against characters as floaty as Game & Watch. Goes
try for the judgment. He honestly, he's been fishing for judgment pretty much consistently all night. I have not seen him get a 9 on stream yet, but I imagine that like with his ability, it's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when.
Yeah, that's the first time we've seen it on this set, but I wouldn't be surprised if he throws it out a couple more times.
Right, back to ledge. Nice use of the neutral air. That hitbox is just active for so long. Dash attack not getting punished on shield. I mean, means that Big Mac's going to have to watch another landing. Gets a forward air.
Misses with the down smash, but no matter. He's just going to up B straight out of shield once more.
That's like I said, like Maister's showing how it's just like the ultimate get out of jail free card. If you don't space your aerials perfectly.
Oh, great back air.
That was a really good ledge trump by Big Mac. That was textbook.
Yeah, straight off the ledge. He's just going to dance around, probably to avoid the down smash and probably the forward air as well. But if we see that execution, we might see a comeback to go with it.
No jump. Oh, manages to make it back with the up B. And the forward air bomb exploding just in time.
Oh, no. Oh.
Pretty scary exchange there, because that could have definitely went in Big Mac's favor, but Maister able to hang on to it. Shielding on the down air. Trying to utilize his movement, just kind of get underneath Game & Watch, but the down air coming through and really close to the edge there. That's hard to tech.
I think that might be impossible to tech, actually.
And here we go. That's a party starter in air.
Look at how far he's going off stage.
After the judgment landing there again, and he had to fade back because of the forward air. And Maister definitely smelling blood in the water now. He wants to end this set, and he wants to end it right now.
Yeah, Big Mac trying to kill early, which is a major task for Inkling, just fishing for these back airs and rollers. Good
jab.
Jab. That should help his cause a little bit.
Good nair out of shield. Hanging back just a little bit. Big Mac is at least doing a good job of just kind of spacing himself, utilizing his movement to stay out of ranges. That back throw is going to do it. So there is a little bit of sign of life, but he's definitely got to be careful. One missed punish, and he's going to be in a position to get edge guarded or possibly worse.
Yeah, as dismal as things look to start the game, we've seen Big Mac come back from this. Just some really good dancing around some of Maister's ground game.
All it takes is a couple of really good exchanges. He's on his way there. Nice fading around that back air. That's so dangerous. If he gets clipped by that offstage at all, that is going to be death. At the very last hit of the back air, and Maister is definitely fiending for it, making Big Mac really work for it offstage. Very aware of his spaces. The forward air, fading away. Good two-frame with the down tilt.
Just protecting his recovery. We've seen Maister in the past 15 seconds make use of the top platform a little bit. That might be...
Yep, and that's going to be it.
Yeah,
that was super close, but Maister clutching it out, exhausting all the options, and then just punishing the landing with the forward tilt at like 140, 150. That is just going to be nothing but death.
Yeah, that's a much closer game too. I mean, if you were just watching game one, I think your expectations had to be pretty low. But kudos to him. He did pull it back a little bit and gave Maister a run for his money.
That second match, that definitely shows that, like I said, Game & Watch, good character, but like not completely foolproof. Like if you have a character that has really good mobility like Inkling, has that kind of high damaging stuff, and can space stuff really, really safely, that's the counterplay. You have to have a character that can space at max range and just sit there for as long as possible. And then as soon as Game & Watch commits to an option, that's when you're punted. Like Game & Watch is very much a you have to wait your turn kind of character.
Absolutely.